let's say you have strings, right? You have, let's say, text view here, and you have a text view here, and you want these text to be inside this strings folder. Now how do you do that? You just come here and you just press on it, and then there is this option here, and then if you like do this, press on it and extract a string resource, that is the option, you will have this option here, and here you can just give it a name, like say for example text 1, and then the value, which is the hello world, which is this. So just press OK, and then this will be added inside this string resource folder. For example, string, and then the name was text1 and the value is hello world. See, now if we change the value from here, for example, let's say hello earth, earth, and if you change it here, as you can see, it will be changed here automatically. And if we change it back something like this, it will be changed here, hello people. Alright, so that's one way. Now the second way is this. Let me show you with this text here. There is this another text here, so let me just show you with this one. Let's just go to the design below, and here you can just press on it and you will have all of these options here. Just find the options for text when you are changing the value of text, and just press on here. And then here what you can do is this. You can put here add new resource, and here it will show you with the available option of new string value. Press on it and the same window that you saw a few seconds earlier will be presented here. So you just write text 2, and then the value should be something like something button, and as you can see, the value is changed here. Now another thing that I want to show you is this, the third one actually, which is this. Let's say you didn't want to create it from the code here or from here, you actually wanted to create it from here. So what you can do is this. You can just come here, say strings, and then you can just write it a name like text name, right? And then you can give it a value like some value, and as you can see, this has been created. Now how to access this from here? Well, let's go to here, let's go to the code, and let's just add a new button to this layout, wrap content, and we want to give it a text, and we want to give the text that we defined inside this strings.xml. So how do we do that? We do it like this. We just press it like see, when you do that, the options that are defined here will be presented. So you can just choose one, and I'm going to choose text3 name, and then it will be presented here. So that's about that. Alright, now let me just show you how you could actually access this value from here as well. Okay, so let's just take this away, and then just come here, and you want to text for this thing, then press on it and add a new resource. Let me just do it here. As you can see here in the resource folder, here you will have this name here, text3 name, and you can just check this one, and then the value is presented here. Now this is another way. Now there is this another way that you can use to create string resources. For example, let's say you didn't want to write it like this. You don't like writing, right? Let's say you don't like it. So what you can do is this. You can come here in this open editor like this one. This is, by the way, the translations editor. Okay, this is where you can translate your Android language, and I will show you in the future how to do that. But for now, just let me show you how to add something. So you can just press on it, and then here you can just give it a name, for example some name, and then you can give it a value like, okay, let's give the name text4, and default value is, let's say, text4, and when you say OK and get back to your strings, as you can see, a new string is created for you here. Now what's going on with here? Oh, this is something that we are going to talk in the future videos. Don't worry about this. You can just write it the way I showed it, and it will be shown that way. Alright, so don't worry about this one. This is something that we are going to learn in the future. Alright, so that's about that. Now let me show you how to create color.xml codes. For example, color values. So let's just do that. Let's say this is the code for that. You have to tag, write a tag like this color, and then you have to give it a name here, and inside this section here you have to give it a color code. Now these are color code, a hashtag, and there are some values, and different colors has different color codes. So you have to do it like that. And if you don't know different color codes, then let me just help you with this. There is this website called materialpalette.com. materialpalette.com. Here in this color section you will find all of these material colors, and you can just choose one. How can you choose one? Just press on one like this, and all of the shades of that particular color will be presented, and then you can just press on it and it will be copied, by the way, automatically. It has been copied. Now what you can do is this. You can come here and you can just write like color, and then you can give it a name. Let's say give it orange, and then you can just do that, and then just paste the color code that you copied from here, like this one. Alright, so that's about that. That's how you define a color code. Now about this styles, this map, this layout, drawable, all of these things are different kind of resources, and we are going to learn about these resources in the future when we work with those resources. At the beginner, right now, these are the two you should know. Now at this point I want to show you how this will be gone within a few seconds. I mean, when you work with it, these things sometimes appear like that. Text and text 4. Alright, so let me just show you at this point how to access these values from any of these folders. So let's just do that. Let's just take a text view, maybe wrap content. Alright, okay, our text view will not look really nice, so let's just take a button here. That is the easier one to show, and I think as a beginner you should just learn it as easily as possible. Now let's just give it a text, and if you want to access it from here, usually what happens is this, the autofill, what it does is this, it actually brings all the possible actions for you. Alright, so you could do that, and just in case it doesn't, you have to do something like this. You have to write something like at, which points to the location, like okay, where is it? At this folder. Okay, so say at, and then write the like st something, and then all of the strings will be presented here. But for example, you wanted to go to the color folder. Now this is a text, so this will not show you the color section here. It's a color option. So for us, but let's say you had a text color here, and the color variables will automatically be here, but for some reason if they are not, then you can just say add color, and the color options will be presented here. Okay, so here we have to give it some value, something like that, and then here we have to give it some value like let's say color orange, and as you can see the text color is already changed here. Alright, so that's one thing. Now another thing that I want to show you is this with colors is this. When you are working is this, when you have this color here, you can actually press on it like this. Okay, not from here actually, from here. And once you press it, you will have this palette here, and here you will have different colors as well, and you can just choose one of these colors like this and just choose it from here, and the color will automatically change. So I think that's about that. I think that this was a useful video, and I hope you are having a good day. I hope you are learning a lot, and I hope you are having fun. Take care.